It's a great day here at the Martin Luther King Charter School in the lower 9th Ward in New Orleans because we're christening this solar array that's behind me over the parking lot, and it's a 120 kilowatt array which will provide about 1/3 of the electricity use of this school, but it's also providing shade to the kids over the playground. And we know it gets hot in New Orleans during the school year, so it's got benefits beyond the production of electricity.
Without further ado, what I'd like to do is turn it over to the mayor of your beloved city, Mayor Landrieu.
Mayor Mitch. Hi. It's so great to see all of you guys here. Dr. Hicks, thank you so much, and God bless you for all of the work that you're doing. Mr. David Crane, who is with us on behalf of NRG today. That fella right there, y'all see him with the Ravens purple shirt on, that guy right there? He used to be the mayor of a city called Baltimore, and now he's the governor of a state called Maryland. You guys, you kids know where Maryland is? That's their governor. And that's your senator, Senator Mary Landrieu, my oldest sister, tries to tell me what to do all the time. And this fellow, where's James Carville? James, where are you? There's James. He's a host of the Super Bowl committee. Y'all give him a round of applause. Dr. Jeffrey Sachs and his beautiful partner and wife Sonia Sachs are with us today. They're doing great. And there are a lot of other folks. And then that young man right there, y'all know who he is? That's Drew. Drew. Look, today it's an awesome day for us. And this young man right here who's going to run the city real soon is going to be with us for a little while. But this is a great weekend for us. We're hosting the rest of the world for our Super Bowl, and all of our friends from all around the world have come help to rebuild the city of New Orleans, and of course the historic 9th Ward, which is a really special place for all of us. And I want to thank NRG and all of our other partners for being with us today. It's a long program, so I'm not going to take a lot of time, but this is the time for the city of New Orleans to show the rest of the world what resilience really looks like. And I want to tell you how proud I am to be a part of this effort, and to thank the people of New Orleans for pulling together and never say die. I tell people 7 years ago we were 15 feet underwater and on the last of every list that really mattered, and this weekend we're on the top of the world and we're starting to hit our mark. So God bless you all. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I am Mitch Landrieu's big sister, Senator Mary Landrieu. And I know he's doing a great job, and I'm so proud of his leadership, but mostly so proud of the neighbors of the lower 9th Ward, the business owners, the neighbors, the mothers, the fathers, the grandmothers, and the children that have fought so hard for this spectacular neighborhood. One of many in the city and the region, but one of the hardest hit. For those of you that are visiting our neighborhood for the first time, the levees broke not too far from here. And the water was ferocious, and it was high, and it was devastating. And all these houses that you see, none of them were inhabitable, and we've built up literally from the ground. And this school has been, Martin Luther King, really the hope of this community. And let's give Doris Hicks a round of applause. She is phenomenal, made room for these kids when there was no room, and has taught them and helped them, because neighborhoods can't come back without schools. Can I just let you all know that? Neighborhoods can't come back without schools. And I want you all to know the mayor has agreed with his administration to build a $30 million school a few blocks from here. Lawless will be rebuilt, and this neighborhood is going to come back. And it's going to be energy efficient. David Crane is one of the leading thinkers on energy in the country, and for the children of Martin Luther King, Jeffrey Sachs is one of the greatest scientists that lives on the earth today. Now, he's here, okay? Jeffrey Sachs, very, very famous scientist. He bosses around about 1,000 other scientists, and they come up with all kinds of good ideas about the future. So we're very grateful to have some very famous people here with us today. But I want to give tribute to a guy who's not here but helped start it all. Besides the residents that never left, Brad Pitt and Make It Right Foundation started this rebuilding here with everybody else that's joined in, and we've got to give Make It Right their credit, and the leaders of this community. I'm happy to be with y'all. As I said, I'm not going to leave you until every house and every kid's back, every family's back. God bless you all. Thank you, and let's have a wonderful Super Bowl. And Martin O'Malley, welcome. I'm still cheering for the Saints. Hoot out. Love you, Drew Brees.
I'll just say very, very briefly, we partner with NRG at home in Maryland. And over just the last 4 years, we have increased, and Dr. Sachs, this is a measurable result, we have increased the amount of solar we have on our grid by 537%. Find something that's increased by 537%. Now, we have to do that again and again and again, and the way we do that is by partnering with innovative companies like NRG. The way we do it is by partnering with resilient people in neighborhoods like the Ninth Ward. And Ninth Ward will always have a special part in my heart because a young man on my staff named Andy Lawland, who's been with me ever since I was mayor, grew up and was raised in the Ninth Ward. And he's my right-hand man on Homeland Security things. And when Katrina hit you all, he said, I want to be on that relief column that goes to New Orleans. So look, Baltimore and New Orleans, we've always had each other's back. We were doing Homeland Security since 1814, and we're going to keep watching each other's back. Thank you all very much.
Well, next, the star of our show, which is Principal Doris Hicks. And she has been a tremendous partner in working with us to install the solar that you're sitting underneath, and just an advocate for this school, for this community, and for everything that she's been trying to rebuild since Hurricane Katrina. I don't know if you got to see the pictures in the cafeteria, but it showed the library that had water that was, how high was that water, Doris? 22 feet high. 22 feet high. Anyway, tremendous effort to educate young people. We're going to be educating them about solar technologies now. And Doris, come take the stage and tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
Actually, that's all of our people that's doing that applauding. And we do thank you. We thank you for coming this afternoon. It's really, really a pleasure. We are so excited. We are so excited and full of gratitude for this NRG has given us. It's just huge. First of all, I'd like to ask our board members to stand. Some of our board members are here. Please take a stand. Let's give them a big round of applause. And our staff members and parents, please stand. Staff member, parents, and you see all of our students, thank you so much. NRG, what can I say? We love you. We are so appreciative and really, really blessed that you came into our lives. NRG has a slogan, the power to change life and the energy to make it happen. Well, they did make it happen for us, and we are so appreciative. Let me tell you, the money that we're going to save on electricity will help to fund many, many innovative programs, and we're so excited. Really, really excited. And now I think of, how do you say thanks? How do you say thanks to this great partnership? Well, all I can do is say thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and it's just really a pleasure. It's so exciting. And we do have Wendell Monroe, who has been here, and we do have a presentation. Wendell, on behalf of the entire student body, the staff, the parents, and everyone, we'd like to say thank you on behalf of the Friends of King School District, Friends of King School, and Craig Schools. Thank you so very, very much. And Wendell had the pleasure of doing this because that's Wendell's artwork. So we are so excited. Thank you.
This has been such a great day for us at NRG, and I just want to thank the mayor, the senator, Governor O'Malley, Principal Hicks. This has been really fantastic. A lot of people have said nice things about NRG, and they've actually, some of them have mentioned me by name, and you know, this is a fantastic installation, and I can guarantee that I didn't do any of it. And so there are a lot of people that deserve praise for this. In NRG itself, we had a lot of partners, corporate partners that got this done in this beautiful design in a very short period of time. But I think they'll all recognize that I should mention them by name and thank them, and so that you can give them their applause. But I think they all recognize the plight I have right now is that I'm the only person standing between all of you and hearing from Drew Brees. So I ask for the indulgence of all our partners in creating this, because what I really want to do is introduce Drew Brees so you can hear from them. So I think, I've never been a football player, but I'm pretty sure, given the success that Drew has had in his career, that what he really responds to is a standing ovation. So I'm going to ask everyone to rise up and give applause, because here's the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints, Drew Brees.
As I'm standing here, I'm looking at this structure, and I'm absolutely amazed. I really am. And it makes me so grateful that companies like NRG would want to come to our community, the New Orleans community, but especially the lower Ninth Ward, and give back and really do some innovative things. I'd have to say that this is certainly the first of its kind, at least that I've seen and in the city of New Orleans, and I don't see why this isn't a model that we can't spread throughout this city. No pressure. But obviously there's so many people that are involved in that, and we're so thankful. And I know my wife Brittany and I, and through our foundation, the Breeze Dream Foundation, we've been so blessed to be a part of this community and to be able to give back to this community. And this week has also been great because we've had the chance to be around so many people that now coming into this community feel encouraged and feel passionate enough to want to give back and to continue to watch this community rise up. And it's been great to be able to show our gratitude to those people and also continue to encourage companies to come down here and to give back and to be amazed at the passion and resiliency of our community and certainly of the people. This has been a fun week. Mr. Carville, you've done a great job with the Super Bowl host committee. It seems like everybody's having a great time. But again, it's great to be here, and just know that we are going to continue to do our part, and we're going to continue to encourage companies and organizations like NRG to come in to be able to give back to our great community. So thank you very much.
We have Representative Wesley Bishop with us. Wesley, come on up and say a few words.
Just very quickly, as a son of the lower Ninth Ward, growing up in the lower Ninth Ward, who now represents the lower Ninth Ward, there's nowhere else better that I would like to welcome all the quarterbacks on this stage than to the lower Ninth Ward. This is District 99, and I can't think of any better place, not just in this city or this state or this country, but in this world, to have this type of project. Along with all the quarterbacks that are on the stage, every day we have quarterbacks like Doris Hicks, quarterbacks like the mayor, who work extremely hard to try to make these dreams a reality. So on behalf of all the folks who are here and those who could not be here, we thank you for this project, and we look forward to having many, many more to come. Peace and God bless.
Great. And last but not least, we'll hear from Commissioner Bossier.
Thank you. Yeah, very good. But thank you very much. Look, I'm on the stage with some very important people, and you're probably asking, why am I here next to Drew Brees, the senator, and all these important people. I'll tell you a couple of reasons why. Not because I can throw a football, that's for sure. But the reasons I'm here is because, one, I'm your public service commissioner, and this is an energy project first. And two, I'm a lifelong resident of New Orleans, and this is a New Orleans project second. Most importantly, about energy. At the commission, Louisiana Public Service Commission, I work hard to bring ideas of revolutionary ideas such as renewable energy, solar energy, clean energy, green energy, alternative energy, all ways we can think outside the box. That's what we have to strive for. And this project embodies all of that. It is a new way of thinking. It is outside the box, and it is smart, and it is a great idea, and it is right here. Second of all, as a citizen of New Orleans, born here, raised here, I've been here before Katrina, through Katrina, and now after to watch the rebuild. It is just touching to me in so many ways that I stand here at MLK and look at this project, and I know what this place was during and right after Katrina. To watch all the, not only financial investment, the corporate investment from NRG and others, the community investment of people, important people like Drew Brees, who we all love, the mayor, our senator, the Landrews, Representative Bishop, and so many others who are important here. and the dollars that flow through here, as well as the education project. I want you to know that when all that energy comes together, we're not only investing dollars, press, and all these things that we can see, but we're investing all of those things into our children. And when we invest into our, thank you, when we invest into our children, we invest into our future. And as a son of New Orleans, I say thank you. And I'll work with you and everyone else here like I work with NRG in Baton Rouge for Louisiana and all over the country to continue projects like this. I agree. Let's do more of these. This is a great project we can continue, and I thank everyone for participating.
Thank you, Commissioner. And now we're about to wrap it up. I just want everybody to know that there's 112 megawatts of generation that will be produced from these solar panels, and that offsets about a third of the cost of energy for the school. That money can now be put back into the education of the students at this school. And so we are just as pleased as punch that we were able to do this project with everyone. Just a couple more quick shout outs. John Plumney, CEO of Sonora. Sonora helped us take care of all of this. Mark Mendenhall of Trina Solar, who donated all the panels. Ben Gilnier from CORE, who actually helped construct this. And Matt Peterson, who actually brought this project to NRG. Thank you, each and every one, for making this a special event. And now I'd like to invite David Crane, Drew Brees, Doris Hicks, and Mitch Landau, mayor of this great city, to help us, and the senator, yes, to help us unveil this playground. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the NRG playground.
When I first had the crazy idea that we could help New Orleans rebuild green, I really had no idea that things like this would be made possible, and while we just played a small role in today's project, if I hadn't met David Crane and talked to him, and him being so willing to be a man of action to make this happen, a place like this might not have been so lucky. And so, fate and intention and destiny, I guess, all come together for a good cause.
First of all, you just think about the contribution that a company like NRG would choose to make for this community, the New Orleans community, giving back to this community, obviously gearing up for Super Bowl, which is a big time for this community, an opportunity for us to showcase New Orleans. But when you think about a community like the Lower Ninth Ward that's continuing to rebuild post-Katrina, it's great when you see companies like NRG that have the sense of social responsibility. They want to be able to give back to the communities. They want to be able to provide sustainable alternative energy sources that, when you talk about providing a third of this school's electricity, that's money that now can otherwise be spent on books, on facilities, to really improve, I think, the surroundings for these kids to give them the best opportunities to succeed in life.
It's actually miraculous and so spectacular that we had Drew Brees here and David Crane, one of the leading corporate leaders of our world, to be here in the Lower Ninth Ward celebrating the comeback of New Orleans, the region, and Louisiana. And just a few blocks from here, the levees broke and hundreds of people were killed, and residents fled and swam out of this neighborhood, and now 7 years we're back with an extraordinary school, a wonderful principal leading the effort, many community groups, and now one of the cutting-edge technology infrastructures for solar power in the whole state and maybe even in the South. So the money saved by using solar power on this playground will go right back to the education of the children here, which is one of our highest performing charter schools in the nation. So, it's just beyond our wildest imaginations that we'd be here, not only saving kids, teaching them better, but saving energy as well, and doing it with cutting edge technology right here in the Lower Ninth Ward.
Another example how we have major corporations from around the country helping us rebuild this city. Super Bowl weekend, right? So we have everybody from around the world in New Orleans today talking about the Super Bowl, and we're using it as an opportunity to rebuild the city.
It's important because we're giving back, and we have partners from all over the country and really all over the world who during this Super Bowl weekend decide they want to really give back something tangible and long-lasting to this community. And as such, you now see NRG Park, which will be located here in the Lower Ninth Ward to benefit the students of the Lower Ninth Ward, and particularly the students of M.L. King Charter School.
I think it's great, the combination of schools, students, and solar, because these students are our future, and solar is the future of energy in this country because of what it can do in places like this. So it's just a great day, and I'm glad to be here. Proud to be part of it.